A man armed with 2 guns walks into a bank to commit robbery. Strangely enough, after stealing $500,000, he doesn't rush to escape. Instead, he fires 2 more shots at the ceiling. Only when he hears police sirens in the distance does he slowly lower his weapons and wait for the officers to arrest him. The man's name is Michael, a brilliant engineer who's orchestrating a heart-stopping prison break in court. Facing the judge's charges, he refuses to mount any defense for himself. Even his lawyer looks completely baffled. When questioned by the judge, he has only one request: to be imprisoned in the facility closest to his home. Fox River State Penitentiary is an extremely high-security prison housing some of the most dangerous criminals. However, on Michael's very first day, he witnesses the prison's brutal reality. An inmate is suddenly attacked, and instead of helping, the surrounding prisoners cheer and jeer.
"Welcome to Prisonyland, fish,"
says his cellmate Sucre, a friendly guy who introduces Michael to the prison's inmates the next day. That's D.B. Cooper. 30 years ago, he hijacked a plane, made off with $1.5 million, and successfully parachuted away. That money has never been found. And this guy can get you anything for the right price. But the most serious issue here is racial discrimination. Black and white inmates have always been at odds, and conflicts can erupt at any moment. The one person you absolutely cannot mess with in this prison is that man over there. Word is he killed the vice president's brother, and he's scheduled for execution in a month. Sucre is curious why Michael is so interested in this particular inmate.
"Because he's my brother."
It turns out Michael's real purpose for entering prison is to break his brother out. He firmly believes Lincoln didn't commit murder and that someone framed him behind the scenes. Michael's first step is getting close to Lincoln. So he approaches Jon, the black gang leader in prison. Jon holds significant power here and runs one of the prison factories where Lincoln works. This factory isn't accessible to just anyone. Michael hands Jon a paper crane, hoping to communicate. However, Jon doesn't take him seriously at all and tells him to get lost. Michael doesn't get angry. Instead, he says, "Maybe someday I can help you out." One day, a guard suddenly comes over saying the warden wants to see Michael. Sucre warns him to be careful of the warden. He's not a good man, but he's overthinking it. The warden wants to give his wife a Taj Mahal model to express his love, but after months of building, it keeps collapsing. Knowing Michael is a structural engineer, he asks for help. However, Michael directly refuses. Lincoln has only 1 month left before his execution. He doesn't want to waste time here. Meanwhile, Jon receives word that his guys outside got an envelope containing a witness's photo and a paper crane. His crew has been trying to find this witness but can't locate them anywhere. Then he remembers the paper crane Michael gave him that day and immediately seeks out Michael. However, Michael demands to work in Jon's factory first. Seeing Michael's audacity, Jon signals his men to attack. Both sides get into a fight until guards fire 2 warning shots, finally restoring order. The warden is furious about the incident and wants to put Michael in solitary confinement for 90 days. Michael panics upon hearing this and quickly thinks on his feet, saying he can help build the Taj Mahal model. The warden readily agrees. After this incident, Jon finally agrees to let Michael work in his factory. Michael finally has the chance to communicate with his brother. After hearing Michael's plan, Lincoln thinks escaping from this heavily secured prison is nearly impossible.
"You've seen the blueprints." "Better than that."
It turns out Michael had already tattooed the prison's structural blueprints onto his body.